Morning students, this is Srikanth. Today we are going to discuss properties of the operations on integers. Last time we had discussed division, multiplication of integers. Today we are going to discuss properties of the operations on integers. See here, we are going to discuss here 6 properties. So today we are going to discuss 3 properties out of 6. See here, what are those properties here? Closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, identity and inverse. Today we are going to discuss at least 3 properties here. See here, these properties, some small puzzle here. These properties, can you please identify like a word search game? See here, you like the game, this one? See here, see here. So please write all these letters like this and identify all these 6 properties. So something to remember here, all these 6 properties. See here, I already mentioned here. First is distributive. See here, there is a 3 more horizontal lines, that is commutative, closure, inverse. See here, from down to up here, associative. Next there is a cross line, that is identity. So without seeing, you just do this one. You will feel better and remembering these properties. See here, these are all the properties here. Properties and operations of integers: closure, distributive, commutative, identity and associative and inverse. See here, see first property. What is closure property? See here, there is a group of people called set, suppose. So why can't I come in? So they said already 3 members are inside. What they said, sorry, we are a closed set. So there is a closed set here. They are not allowing any person. Okay. So what do you understand? See here, see here. So 3 persons are there. 1, 2, 3. 3 persons are there. No. So those 3 persons, suppose if you are adding, the same type of resultant came here. See the addition, equality after result will come. See, all these 3 yellow persons are added. Again, resultant is also what here? The same person came here. So that means, see here, the next slide. See here, if A and B are 2 integers, A plus B, if you are adding those 2 numbers, resultant is also an integer. A minus B, subtraction of those 2 numbers, resultant is also an integer. If you are multiplying with the 2 numbers, those 2 given numbers, resultant is also an integer. See here. So I will take the examples here. 2 is an integer, 3 is an integer, 2 plus 3 how much here? 5. 7 is an integer, 5 is also integer, minus 5. No, here 7 minus 5, both are integers. I told you, no, integers means positive values and negative values. See here, 7 minus 5 how much here? 2. So 2 plus 3 how much here? 5. So here multiplication is what here? Bracket means multiplication. Minus 2 bracket, that is multiplied into minus 5. Minus into minus plus. These are the rules we have discussed in multiplication also, division also. Negative into negative, positive. 2 5s are 10. See here. Result, first resultant is what here? Answer is what here? 5. Is also a what here? Integer. 2 is also a what? Integer. 10 is also what here? Integer. That is what closure property. If A and B are 2 integers, then addition, subtraction, multiplication is also a integer. This is what satisfying condition in closure property. I hope you understood here closure property. Next comes to next property here. See here, commutative property. Set B in this whole set. See here, we are adding some bike members to cycle members, and again reverse direction we are adding here, cycle members to bike members. The resultant will get same here. That means here A plus B equal to B plus A, both are same. See here, and the 2, this is what here, a is a integer, b is a integer. If you are adding two integers, a plus b, suppose 2 plus 3, how much? 5. 3 plus 2, 5 only. So that is what he is explaining here. A plus b equal to b plus a. See the definition here in cumulative. See here, changing the order of two numbers that are either being added or multiplied does not change the values, but in subtraction the resultant will be different. That's why I'm not showing any subtraction here. Commutative satisfied addition and multiplication only, not subtraction. But in closure property, addition, subtraction and multiplication, but here commutative, remember here addition and multiplication only. See here, 2 plus 3 equal to 3 plus 2. 2 plus 3 how much? 5. 3 plus 2 how much? 5. See, first one is satisfied. Next one is what's here? Minus 7 is multiplied with minus 3. How much? Negative into negative, positive. 7 3 is 21. Resultant we got it left side. The right side, see here, negative into negative, positive. 7 3 is 21. See here. Down also we got 21 and equal to 21. Up also we got here 5 equal to 5. So cumulative is satisfied for what here? Addition and multiplication. So order of the two numbers are changed. Resultant will not changed. Okay. See, order of two numbers that are either being added or multiplied does not change the value. I hope you understood this cumulative. Next we'll go for associative. See here what I written here. See here, a plus b half plus c equal to a plus b plus c. A plus half b plus c. That bracket symbol, when we are spelling, we can say half. See here, a plus b of c equal to a plus half b plus c. See here, the example also I given. So see here, some electronic instruments here, all are equal. See, first two members are adding this. See here, cell phones plus iPods we are adding, plus laptops we are adding separately. Otherwise, see here we are adding iPods plus laptops, we are adding to cell phones here. So both are same meaning here. Associative means a plus b of c, otherwise a plus half b plus c. Very important, remember here. So we'll see the examples in associative. What is trying to say? Changing the, what is trying to say here? Associative property, changing the grouping of numbers. How the grouping of numbers done here? So the way you are grouping the numbers is considered as a associative property, that is a plus half plus c. So a plus half b plus c. See here, 6 plus 2 half plus 1. Otherwise 6 plus 2 plus 1 here. See here, 6 plus 2 how much here? 8 plus 1 how much? 9. 6 plus, if you are grouping other two numbers, 2 plus 1, that is 3. 3 plus 6 how much here? See, so 9 here. See, the way you are grouping, either first two numbers are grouping and adding third number equal to, otherwise first number adding to grouping of another two numbers. So that is what the formula is. See here, second one, multiplication. Changing the grouping of numbers that are either being added or multiplied does not change its value. Here also we are not considered what here? Multiplication. Only we are considering what here? Sorry, we are not considered as a what here? Subtraction. Here we are considering what here? Addition and multiplication. See here, we are considering here addition and multiplication. Okay, not subtraction. Not subtraction here. See here, first one is addition only. Either both the sides we got it 9 only. Multiplication, see here, 2 5s are how much here? 10. 10 into 7, 70. 2 into 5 into 7 how much here? 35. 35 into 2 how much? 70. Both are giving same result here. See here, associative property, again formula. See here, you should follow the formula the way you are grouping the numbers. So first two numbers are grouping plus third number. Next, plus first number equal to first number plus other two numbers are grouping, so resultant will be same. But you should remember here, subtraction will not considered in associative property. Only addition and multiplication will give you the same result. That's why, which is, see here, changing the grouping of numbers that are either being added or multiplied does not change its value. So please go through this one. So I'm expecting today's work, students, please do it. So not these given numbers in slides here, you understand this one. I want two examples in closure property, two examples in associative property, two examples in commutative property. I want who will write properly. So two examples associative, two examples in commutative, two examples in closure property. I want today's work is like this, and do it in, everybody is asking either homework notebook or classwork. Please, these things you should write in classwork. So what last minute I'll give you work, no, that is homework for you. These things you should write in classwork, and what I am asking you examples, no, that you write in homework. Everybody, okay, thank you students, thank you very much.